Hi, I'm Kevin. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make pot cozies for backcountry camping. This is a pot cozy. This is what I use to rehydrate my meals in when I'm backcountry camping. Inside of here is my pot, and what I'm going to do is put my dehydrated meal in here with some water. I'm going to bring that water to a boil, and as soon as it does, I'll take it off the heat and I'll put it in the pot cozy. I'll let it sit for 15 minutes or so. The insulated jacket is going to keep that meal piping hot and help it to rehydrate, and when it's done, I've got a nice piping hot meal. This saves an awful lot on fuel that you need to bring on a backcountry camping trip. People often ask me, where do you get these things? Where can you buy them? Well, you can't. You've got to make your own. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to show you how to make a pot cozy. This is what you're going to need to get started. You're going to want some sort of a straight edge. I'm using a carpenter's square, but any straight edge will do. You're going to want a pair of scissors. You're going to want a good Sharpie and some foil tape. Some aluminum foil tape. This is the true duct tape. This is what is used to seal seams and holes in ductwork. It's got an aluminum coating sticky on the other side. It does not look or feel at all like what you normally think of as duct tape. It doesn't hurt to have a tape measure. And you're going to make this pot cozy out of something called Reflectix. That's a piece right there. This is Reflectix. Reflectix is a plastic bubble wrap with foil coating on both sides. It has great insulation properties. This is a 10-foot roll. It'll set you back about 25 bucks, and you should be able to find this in your local hardware store, usually in the insulation section. A roll like this is going to make an awful lot of pot cozies, or you can use it for other purposes. We're going to start the process by making a bottom for the pot cozy. We're going to take a piece of Reflectix and trace around the bottom of the pot. Now I'm going to hold the pen vertically, so I create a bit of a gap between the bottom of the pot and where I draw the line. This is kind of important. You want to make that bottom diameter just large enough so that the pot slips in and out easily and it isn't too tight. I'm going to cut this out, and I'm just going to stay outside of the line, again, just to make sure it is large enough. There we go, a nice bottom. I'll just check it with the pot one more time. Perfect. That's just a little bit bigger than the bottom of the pot. Just what we're looking for. So I've got that scrap piece of Reflectix. It goes around the pot, but it is a little bit too tall for the size of the pot, so I'm going to have to cut that down. I'm going to measure first. I'm going to go with about 2 1/4, 2.5 inches, something like that. I suggest that the wall of the cozy is a little bit short of the top of the pot. That way it's much easier to grab your pot and pull it out. If you've got to dig inside the cozy to get your pot out, you're going to have some issues. So I'm going to transfer that measurement to that scrap piece that I have. I'm going to get my straight edge and make a mark. Now if I go ahead and assemble this, I'm going to find out that that piece is just a little bit too long. So I'm going to make a mark and I'm going to cut that down. I'm going to do a quick check here to make sure I've got the right size, and it seems to be a good fit. So I'm going to use a piece of foil tape to seal those ends together to form a loop. And the inside of that seam is going to get a piece of tape as well. There, that fits perfectly over the pot. I'll get rid of that lid and flip over the pot, and you'll see that we've got a seam around the bottom to deal with. I'm going to use the pot as a bit of a form here to hold everything in place. I'm going to take a small piece of tape and secure the bottom to the side in one spot, and then directly across from that spot I'm going to take another piece of tape and secure the bottom to the side there. Sometimes foil tape can be difficult to work with, so I'm going to tape a little bit to the counter and cut off a piece as I go. And that piece is going to go at the 12 o'clock position on the pot cozy. I cut another piece, and it's going to go at the 6 o'clock location. By rotating the location of the tape around the pot cozy, I'm ensuring I get a nice round shape. And I'm going to continue to add pieces of tape around the pot cozy, alternating as I go until I seal that gap. It's good to take an extra minute and just make sure all that tape is nice and firmly in place. The next thing we need to do is tape the seam on the inside of the pot cozy. I'm going to carefully apply the foil tape to the inside in the same pattern I did on the outside. It's a little trickier getting the tape to fit nice and securely in that corner, but take your time, you're going to want to get this right. I find it's easiest to attach the tape to the bottom and then work your way with your finger towards the corner and then stick it to the upright portion of the pot cozy. Just one more piece to go, and then we're done the inside seam. Last thing to do for the bottom is to seal up that cut edge around the top. So I'm going to continually apply tape around the rim of the pot just to make it look nice and neat and clean it up, and I'm going to make sure that tape is sealed quite well. There, we're done. That looks great, and it fits a pot perfectly. Just like the bottom of the pot, you want to make sure the lid of the pot is large enough so that it goes over the bottom and fits nicely without being too tight. I'm out of older sheets of Reflectix, so I'm going to open up a new one. And we're going to make the top almost the same way as we made the bottom. We're going to score a line around the pot and the pot cozy, holding the pen vertically to give us a little bit of a gap, and then I'm going to cut it out. That's looking good. Now to measure the side of the pot and transfer that mark to the sheet of Reflectix. I'll draw a line and cut it out. Alright, using the pot as a bit of a form, we're going to wrap the side wall around the pot, make sure it's the right length. I'm just going to mark it and cut off that little bit of extra. Double check, looking good. I'm going to bind the ends together, forming a loop with a piece of tape. It's not very round, so we're going to again use the pot as a guide, and following the same procedure as before, working in opposite sides of the circle, we're going to attach the lid of the pot cozy to the side wall with pieces of tape. There, that's done and looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. All I have left to do is seal the inside and the outside rim. Now to finish up the rim, I must be getting tired because I'm using awfully large pieces of tape. make sure it's really sealed well. And there you go. A pot cozy, a pot, and the lid for the pot cozy. Looking good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of the video today. If you liked the video, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.